Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Wishing You Well podcast with me, your host, health coach Maria Patrick. This is the podcast where we explore simple ways to improve your health, your mindset, and your overall well-being. And we do it one small step at a time. Today's episode is about something that often gets overlooked when we talk about wellness. We hear a lot about nutrition, exercise, meditation, sleep. But there's another powerful health influence that most people don't think about, and that is your home environment. More specifically, how cozy your home feels. A cozy home isn't something that's just about aesthetics or decorating or being on trend. It actually has a profound impact on your mental health. Also, your home impacts your stress levels, your nervous system, and even the quality of your sleep. So today we're going to talk about why a cozy home is good for your health, how your environment affects your nervous system, the science behind comfort and relaxation, and simple ways that you can make your home feel more cozy and healing. Because the truth is, your home should be the place where your body can relax, recover, and heal. I want to help you make your home a healing space. Think about how you feel when you walk into certain places. Some environments immediately make you feel tense. Bright fluorescent lighting, harsh noises, clutter everywhere. And what is your body's reaction? Your shoulders may tighten, your breathing gets shallow, your mind feels scattered. Other spaces can do the opposite. Soft lighting, comfortable furniture, warm textures. Suddenly you feel calmer. Your breathing slows down. Your body relaxes. Your nervous system shifts from fight or flight into rest and digest. And that shift is incredibly important for health. Because when your nervous system stays stuck in stress mode, it can affect almost every system in your body. Your digestion slows down. We just talked about that in last week's episode. Your sleep suffers. Your hormones become imbalanced, and inflammation in your body increases. But when the body feels safe and comfortable, it can focus on repairing and healing itself. And that's one of the hidden benefits of a cozy home. Not only are other people reading your environment when they come into your home, your nervous system is reading it. Most of us think that stress only comes from big life events, work pressure, financial stress, family problems, health problems. But your nervous system is actually responding to thousands of tiny signals all day long, every minute of the day. The lighting around you, the noise level around you, the temperature of the room that you're in, the clutter that's around you, how comfortable you feel. Your brain is constantly asking the same question: am I safe right now? When your environment feels chaotic or if it's overstimulating, your body may stay slightly on edge. But when your surroundings feel calm and comfortable, the brain gets the message that it can relax. This is one reason why cozy spaces can feel so deeply comforting. They signal safety to the nervous system, and safety allows healing. There's actually a word for this concept in Danish culture. You may have seen this word a lot recently. It's spelled Hygge, and it's pronounced hygge. Hygge describes a feeling of warmth and coziness and contentment. It's the experience of sitting under a cozy blanket with a warm cup of tea. It's soft lighting. It's candles. It's a comfortable chair. It's maybe a good book or a quiet conversation with someone you love. In countries like Denmark, creating cozy home environments isn't seen as a luxury. It's seen as essential for well-being, especially during long, dark winters. Now, I'm releasing this podcast in summer in the Northern Hemisphere, but my goal is to have a cozy environment all year long. Denmark, they really have a handle on this. And interestingly, it's one of the countries that consistently ranks among the happiest in the world. And that is not a coincidence. When people intentionally create comfortable environments, it supports emotional balance and mental health. Your environment can influence the levels of stress hormones that your body releases, like cortisol. Cozy spaces help reduce the release of those stress hormones. Cluttered or chaotic environments can subtly increase the stress without you even realizing it. Studies have found that people who describe their homes as cluttered tend to have higher cortisol levels, especially in the evening. And that matters because high evening cortisol can interfere with sleep. On the other hand, calming spaces can help your nervous system shift into that much desired, more relaxed state, allowing your cortisol levels to drop, and then your body can perform better, digest food better, repair tissues, balance hormones, sleep more deeply. So creating a cozy home isn't just about comfort. It actually supports your body's biochemistry. My observation is that people who are surrounded with clutter, they have higher cortisol for probably more than one reason, one of which is they can't find the things that they need when they need them. They miss important deadlines and appointments. They don't pay their bills on time, which causes a myriad of problems. They end up spending more money buying things that they think they need because they can't find them in the home that they already have or they've already purchased these items. Creating a cozy home, as I said, is not just about comfort. It can change your life for the better in so many different ways. One of the biggest benefits, in my opinion, of a cozy home environment is better sleep. Your bedroom environment plays such a huge role in how well you rest. If you have a room that feels calm and comfortable, it helps your brain prepare for sleep. Things that support good sleep, deep sleep, include soft, warm lighting in the evening, bedding that's comfortable, a room that's slightly cooler in temperature, quiet surroundings, and minimal clutter. Even simple things like a cozy blanket or soft sheets or a fluffy pillow can help signal your brain that it's time to relax. If you can't find your bed because there's so many things on it, then it probably is not a bed and bedroom environment that you can describe as comfortable. When your body is someplace where it feels physically comfortable, the nervous system will let go of tension. And that release is going to make it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. What I like about creating a cozy living environment is that it naturally encourages you to slow down. When your home feels welcoming and comfortable, you're more likely to sit down and relax, or read a book, or have a place where you can actually sit, face someone, and have meaningful conversations. Maybe you'll take the time to brew a pot of tea and drink that instead of rushing out the door with your coffee in a to-go mug. In contrast, if you live and or work, this applies to the workplace too, but so few of us have control over our work environment. If you live in an environment that feels sterile or uncomfortable, it often pushes us to stay busy and it keeps us distracted. A cozy home invites presence, and presence is something that our modern lives so desperately need, because constant busyness is what keeps us on overload. It's what keeps the nervous system constantly activated. Slowing down can help restore that balance. There are emotional benefits here too to creating cozy spaces. A cozy home will support your emotional health. Your home is the place where you recover from the outside world. It's where you process everything, your experiences, your workday, your relationships. It's where you relax and recharge. If your home feels comforting, it becomes a place where you can let your mind relax and settle, which will then end up reducing feelings of anxiety and being overwhelmed. It can also increase your feelings of contentment and gratitude. When you sit in a peaceful space, you naturally start to appreciate the small things. A warm cup of tea, soft lighting, quiet music. These simple moments can have a powerful impact on your emotional well-being. If you've ever been away on vacation, when you arrive at the place where you're staying, let's say it's a hotel or maybe a VRBO or Airbnb, you instantly find yourself relaxed. My observation is that in those scenarios, we are most likely in a place where we have just what we need and nothing more. We're surrounded by the aforementioned soft lighting, cozy bedding, maybe some spa products, maybe a chair with a good light next to it where you can read, a TV that is a good size, but it's not doesn't take up the whole room and pull your focus away from other things that you might want to do. We can create the same environments that we find so comforting and relaxing when we're away from our home. We can create that in our own homes. The good news is that creating a cozy home doesn't require a big renovation or expensive furniture. Small changes can make a huge difference. Here are a few of my ideas, and I've employed every single one of these. First, use soft lighting. Harsh overhead lighting can feel stressful. Try adding in lamps with warm light bulbs and candles. I use the battery operated candles in every room of my home, and I employ the timers that come with those candles so that they come on at different times and go off at different times of the day and night. Soft lighting helps signal relaxation to the brain. Second, add warm textures. Comfortable textures instantly make a space feel more inviting. Think about using throw blankets and pillows and rugs and soft fabrics. These tactile elements help the body feel physically comfortable. Think about the stores that you go into that sell home furnishings and how the pillows and throw blankets are so beautifully arranged, and that you just want to pull up one of those chairs or sit down on one of those couches and relax. We're going to try to create those same environments in our home. Third, this is an important one. Reduce clutter. Clutter creates visual stress, whether you realize it or not. You don't need a perfectly minimalist home. I do not have a minimalist home. I have books on shelves and pillows and throw blankets and photographs of my loved ones. and artifacts that I have curated and gathered over the years from my places that I've traveled, and artwork on the walls. Reducing excess items, however, can make your space feel calmer and more breathable. Start small. Maybe clear one table or one corner of a room. Even small improvements can change the energy of a space. Fourth, bring nature inside. Nature and natural elements can help create a calming environment. Consider adding flowers, houseplants, natural wood, stones, crystals, something with a water feature. Nature has a grounding effect on your nervous system. Fifth, create a cozy corner. Every home should have at least one place that feels especially comforting. Maybe a chair near a window, a reading nook, or a meditation space. Add a blanket, a pillow, good lighting. Let it be your spot to relax and recharge. When I started my health coaching business 10 years ago, I decided then that I would speak with my clients about making changes not only to the things that they eat and their lifestyle, but also how they're living in their homes, because I knew the importance that the environment could have on wellness. When people think about improving their health, they usually focus on the two big things, diet and exercise. But wellness is so much broader than that. Your environment matters. Your home is part of your wellness plan. Your home can either support your well-being or quietly drain your energy. Hopefully, your home doesn't feel like something that is sucking the life out of you. Creating a cozy, peaceful space helps your nervous system relax. And when your nervous system relaxes, the body can do what it's designed to do: heal, restore, and rebalance. Many years ago, my sons had a classmate and friend of theirs who lived in an enormous home, over 13,000 square feet. And from the outside looking in, that home had it all: indoor pool, outdoor pool, a wing for each child in the home, in the family, fountains outside, turrets, chimneys, a wine cellar. And my son's friend wanted to spend all his time in our home. And every time he came over, as soon as he crossed the threshold, you could see him visibly and audibly exhaling. And he would say these words to me: "I love coming here. This place feels so homey and so warm and so cozy. It even smells like home." That was over 12 years ago, and I still remember that. I still remember, and it touches my heart, that my home, which I had worked so hard to create as a cozy and warm and loving and welcoming environment for my family, gave other people that same feeling when they entered. Today, I want to leave you with a simple question. When you walk into your home, how does your body feel? Do your shoulders drop? Do you breathe more easily? Do you feel comfort? If the answer is yes, that's terrific. If it's not, that's okay, because the good news is that small changes can really create a big shift. A lamp instead of bright overhead lights, a cozy blanket, a clean surface, a plant by the window, flowers on your desk. These little details send powerful signals to your nervous system. They tell your body that you're safe, you can relax, you can rest here. We live in a world that moves fast and demands so much from us. Giving yourself a comforting, welcoming, healing environment is one of the greatest gifts you can give to yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in today, for listening to another episode of the Wishing You Well podcast. Until next time, please know that with every recommendation that I share with you, I am doing these very same things myself. I hope that you take great care of yourself. I hope you create a home that makes you feel warmly welcomed and cozy and healthy. And until next time, from my home to yours, I am wishing you well.